Hello everyone. Today's topic is threat to mobiles. Mobiles are the targets not for the cyber criminals but for organizations also. So today I am going to talk about what is the interest organizations do have in your data. We all know that cyber criminals target mobile phones to commit cybercrime. It may be financial fraud, it may be any banking fraud. They steal personal data and they blackmail also. According to research, 71% of fraud transactions begin from mobile applications or mobile browsing. If banking data such as credit or debit card or our identity document, for example, PAN card, Aadhaar card, or passport copy, etc., get leaked, then it is a matter of great worry. Cyber criminals are interested in your data to commit cybercrime or financial fraud or any other kind of fraud. But you will be surprised to know that organizations are also interested in your data. So today I am going to talk about what is the interest organizations do have in the data, why they collect the data, and the methods of data collection. Data can be collected using two ways. One is via cyber attacks. Criminals do apply various methods. Another method is we provide the permission to the organizations to collect our data. So willingly we share our data. Now you may say that I have not given my data to any organization, so my data is safe and my data is with my mobile only. But you are wrong. Why? Let us understand that. First, let us know what is data leak. Whenever data is being transmitted from your device to third party without your authorization, that is called as data leak. And data is money nowadays. People do call it that data is a oil because it has very high value. So what is happening? We all know that if cyber attacks are happening, then criminals will have access to their data. But what is the interest organizations do have? Organizations collect and categorize the data into multiple categories for various purposes. They do data analysis on your data. Why? Because data analysis helps an organization in defining the marketing strategy, in refining the marketing strategy, in improving customer experience. Even they earn money by selling that data because data has huge value nowadays. So for data analysis, categories may be of various types. Important categories I will talk about. One category may be personal data. Personal data includes name, gender, contact details, address, IP address, web browser cookies or device ID, etc. Another important category is engagement data, meaning how a user is engaging with the applications, websites, how consumers interact with the shopping website, mobile apps, text messages, social media portals, what kind of post a user is watching, what kind of post a user is sharing, whether user is interested in watching paid ads, if yes, then what kind of advertisement he or she is watching, how much time user is spending in watching the paid ads, are these paid ads converting into sales. There can be n number of benefits of this particular category. Third important category is behavioral data. Behavioral data includes user shopping history, money spent on type of products, monthly expenses, product uses information, repeated actions, whether you are watching certain kind of categories or products repeatedly, after how many repetitions user is buying the product, even the way you move your mouse. So organization is collecting your mouse movement also. So now it is clear that organizations do have interest in our data. Now question arises, how come organizations do get access to our data? They get access to our data because we allow them, we are giving them the permission. How? Whenever we install any third party app from your Play Store, So during installation, we are giving the permission to that particular app. App clearly states that by using their apps means they can access your photographs, contact list, messages, and even can send messages on your behalf to anyone. Some apps go one more step ahead. They say that if you use their app, that means they will own all of your data, whatever you have on your device, and they can use it, modify your data as per their requirement. So you will have no control over it. Another method of data leakage can be using public or free Wi-Fi. Mostly these public or free Wi-Fi are unsecured connections and data gets leaked very easily whenever you are connected with a free Wi-Fi. Another important method of data leakage is phishing attacks. So because we are mostly on the phone nowadays, smartphones have all the features, facility. So even office works can be done using with the help of mobile. So what happens is whenever notification appear on our mobile phone, so that notification is of one line or two line, complete message or complete email is not clear. We only know the few words of the message or email. So what happens is if we want to read that, either we unlock the device or we swipe over it. So sometimes unknowingly we click on the message or email. That may be the phishing email or message. So once we click, there are high chances that our device is compromised. Now you may say that I have all the internet security or antiviruses etc. on my mobile. That is fine. In that case, your device is secure. But what is happening? How this phishing attempt is successful? Because user has clicked on the message or email. So this is how also phishing attacks are successful. So another method is or another way of data leakage is when we use free apps. So whenever we are using any free app, say WhatsApp or Gmail, etc. So these third-party apps are absolutely free and they collect or read or analyze all the data, whatever we store in our devices. Even WhatsApp says that if you will take the backup of the data, then it is not encrypted. So WhatsApp is also not 100% end-to-end encrypted. Now what is the solution? How can we safeguard our data? First and foremost is turn off the internet when you are not using the device, because apps are running in the background. When you are sleeping, app is working. So it is better to switch off the net if it is not required. Another precaution we can take is download apps from authentic websites only and avoid storing important documents on phone. If you use free apps, important documents can be your passport, your Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, etc. Never transfer these important documents using free apps, because nothing is free. Nobody is going to provide any free app. Just think why someone will develop one app, will do expenses on app in marketing, in reaching to the people. Lots of infrastructure is required to run these kind of free apps. So why they will offer something free without any interest? It is not a charity. Then comes another precaution: update your apps regularly. Change passwords frequently. One more secure layer you can add is use two-factor authentication, meaning enable OTP on your device. Always use antiviruses or internet security softwares or tools on your mobile. People do have misconception that mobiles are secure and they do not need to install antivirus or internet security tools on phone. That is not correct. And never forget to apply proper settings to your browsers, whether it is Chrome, Mozilla or whatever browser you use. Apply proper settings. So this is all for today. So we understood how data is getting leaked, what is the interest organizations do have in our data, Data is important for organizations also, and we understood what are the precautions we can take. So this is all about for mobile threats. Do subscribe the channel for future updates, and share it the videos with others to spread the awareness.